I'm here today with tennis player, tennis enthusiast, active lifestyle activist, Italina. Many of you may know her as a public speaker and social media expert. Thank you so much for taking the time out today.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
So you're still playing tennis?
You bet I am. I play at least 4 days a week. I just played yesterday. I mean, it's my first love, and it's my outlet and way of being active.
Wow, and you run your business, taking care of your clients, speaking all over the country?
I believe that if I take care of myself and energize myself and do what invigorates me, then I'm going to be able to perform that much better for my clients and be there for my business.
How did you get started playing tennis?
Summer camp. My parents got my brother and I involved in summer camp, and one of the sports was tennis. I was 8 years old, and the coach said to me, he goes, "Italina, you have a talent here, and if you play all year round, not just the summer, you could be great." And that resonated with me at the age of 8 years old. The sound of being great, that really hit me.
You ended up playing at a pretty high level over the years.
Fortunately, I did. I was able to do that. I started competing at the age of 9, so a year later, after being introduced to the sport, I competed in tournaments every weekend. It was your typical, tennis family. And at the age of 16, I went on to play in a pretty huge tournament in Europe representing my country, the USA. I had a USA uniform and everything. Played on in high school. Played for Bishop O'Dowd, #1. I had quite the journey.
Bishop O'Dowd, that's an impressive school. Could you tell me a bit more about your time there?
Sure. So it was wonderful being able to play and represent the school. Because of the titles I ended up earning while I was there, I began receiving attention from colleges all over the country. I was always in the Oakland Tribune. People would actually show up to my competitions with the newspaper in their hand, my photo there, the front page of the sports section, and they'd ask me to autograph them. So people literally followed me in the paper. So this is before social media.
I heard you played #1 on the varsity team.
That's right, #1 on varsity.
Oh, and this was back when people still followed you in the newspaper instead of on social media?
That's right, this is before social media, so they'd show up, paper in hand.
And you received a college scholarship?
That's right. So colleges all over the country were recruiting. I chose Sacramento State, Sac State, because they were a Division I school. They were really revamping the entire team, recruiting players from all over the world. I, in fact, was the only American on the team. I had teammates who were from Egypt, Canada, Brazil, Russia, you name it.
Do you feel like competing at such a high level all of those years affected your success as a businesswoman?
For sure. You hear all over how sports positively affects young girls, developing their confidence and their leadership skills. Believe it or not, when I was a kid, I barely even spoke. I was super shy. And when I was 11, I remember I was asked to speak to a group of youth. And I was like, I am a youth. So I had my first engagement at the age of 11.
So you thrived in this incredibly competitive sport and started your speaking career at just age 11, and now you're thriving in the business world, speaking all over the country. You're an influencer. I want to congratulate you on all of your accomplishments and recognition that you've received. Thank you again for taking the time out today. I wish you continued success. I'm excited to see the next big thing you accomplish.
Oh, wow, that means a lot. Thank you.